There's a lot of slurping. It's like you're making out with the dumpling.
Bao may be the most difficult dumpling to get right. The pan-fried buns are a popular street food in Shanghai, where the dumplings originated. They're part yeasted bun, part pot sticker, and a soup dumpling all in one. The best Bao have a crisp, thick bottom, a thin and chewy top, and a filling full of juicy pork and hot, flavorful soup. That contrast in textures is an art form, and it's something Kang owner John Chin Yuye knew he needed to get just right. The Bao at Kang are crunchy and soupy, chewy, and perfect. The tops rise while the bottoms crisp up in the pan. It's a dumpling Brittany Wang, known as Chef Baobei on her social channels, has also been trying to perfect for years. I asked Brittany to come with me to visit Kang to get a peek inside the kitchen to learn how they make their excellent dumplings. I've argued with friends for years over who makes the best, but the gold standard, the place I dream about and crave, the one I compare all others to, is Kang Food Court.
The special recipe make a dough and also have to control the temperature. So cannot complete the race, only half race. So this is the technique. This master chef, when he came to the United States, has 27 years experience. He worked here for 20 years, keep the quality, same thing. Every day, same thing.
Wow.
He has 47 years experience.
He doesn't even look 47 years old.
So young. You know why I think? I think it's from the fat, from the filling, like the collagen and the steam.
Yeah,
That makes sense. No wrinkles.
Yeah, okay, now you see, the
Ice
temperature,
cold water.
that's the secret.
Oh, okay. Oh, some secret.
How many ice, how many water, he knows.
Only he knows.
No, this guy knows too.
Okay, these
Two people know.
dumpling masters know.
Yeah,
How long do you let this go for?
15 minutes.
Okay.
After dough make it, just make it this one.
So is there yeast in the dough?
Yes, of course.
Okay,
Now,
yeah.
Here.
And
Important thing is you have to control the proof.
That's why it's so hard to make this, because it always has to be fresh. It cannot be too
Yeah.
pure.
Yeah, the texture of the
Yeah,
wrapper is so nice, and it's chewy and fluffy.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Is there a specific number of folds?
Yes, 18.
18. Okay.
And this one, the stuffing, it's the recipe only 2 people knows. But I don't know.
You don't even know it?
He knows. My wife knows.
He's a master.
Oh,
your
two
wife
people knows.
knows.
You want to try?
Try what?
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, you are hired.
Good job. Good job. See, I brought you a new employee.
John and his chef developed a recipe that includes more than a few secret ingredients and specific techniques to get the dumpling wrappers and the filling just right.
It's a combination.
Steam
Put the
and
water, then cook.
How long do those cook for?
This takes like 8 minutes.
8 minutes?
Now, right now is put the onion ring now, green onion. Then have to close, make onion smell come out.
While our dumplings pan fry and steam, we head into the dining room to learn more about the history of the restaurant.
First, I want to start by asking you about yourself. So where are you from, and how did you end up opening Kang and bringing Sheng Bao here?
I always miss one thing we cannot find in the United States, which is a pan-fried small bao. We call Sheng Bao. We cannot find it in the United States. Only one restaurant, very small restaurant, he did it, called Sheng Bao. I went there, but I'm very disappointed. The Sheng Bao is a kind of culture of the Chinese snack in the Shanghai region. If you ask those people from Shanghai, say, what do you miss for Sheng Bao?
That's the one thing that
Yeah,
people
one
love.
thing, first thing go to mind. We grew up with this.
Is there a proper way to eat these?
Yes. I wrote a poem in Chinese. Can I read it in Chinese first?
Yes.
Please do,
please
how
do.
to eat it.
小小的咬一口 make a small bite, very small, very small, very small. 轻轻地吹一吹 blow up the heat, very good, right, perfect. 慢慢地吸汤汁，就是 slowly sip the juicy, slowly, otherwise burn your lips.
It's working.
细细的品滋味 and then enjoy it.
And then with like the vinegar.
Okay,
yeah,
that is
that's very important
okay,
too.
this
yeah.
vinegar is with special made it. We buy the vinegar from market, then we use our recipe.
Shanghainese people
Yeah, it's
usually like
right,
sweet,
yeah.
sweet food. Yeah.
Whatever you buy vinegar from market, too strong.
The soup inside is also a little sweet.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's true.
Oh my god, it's so
Yeah.
nothing like it. Literally nothing like it.
Yes.
Are the black sesame and the green onion also something traditional to the ones you find in Shanghai, or is that something that you added?
Oh, it's a tradition. It's a tradition.
So would you say that what you're doing here is better than what someone might find in Shanghai right now?
Oh, it's much better because I can prove it. If you talk to the older Shanghai people, they go back to take a vacation, then talk to me, say, hey, I tried the Shengjianbao in the Shanghai. Nothing can compare with That's why I come here for your Shengjianbao.
And why do you think now in Shanghai it's like
Okay.
not as good as before?
The natural Chinese Shanghai people don't do this anymore.
Yeah.
Always Shanghai becomes a huge city. So a lot of people doing that, they are not Shanghainese people anymore. They're from outside. They're learning.
So Brittany, did you grow up eating Shenzhenbao?
Yeah, so I grew up in Hawaii. There was like no Shanghainese food during that time. Like every time I went back to Shanghai to visit my grandparents, that's like the one thing as a kid that I would look forward to.
Like John, Brittany started making Shenzhenbao because growing up in Hawaii, she missed the dumplings she ate with her grandparents in Shanghai. A few years back, she quit her job in finance and went back to Shanghai and took a dumpling class. She started an Instagram account called Chef Bao Bei and started hosting dumpling classes with friends. During the pandemic, she transitioned from classes to pop-ups, where she sold Shenzhenbao and a variety of other dumplings.
Do you think you can show me how to make them?
Are you gonna pay me? Okay.
Of course! We brought Chef Bao Bei, also known as Brittany, back to the kitchen so you can show us how to make some Shenzhenbao.
Teach you the art of Shenzhenbao making. The key to this is the bottom part of it, to not have it overproofed, and that's why you get the nice thick crunch, but on the top it's still thin like a pot sticker. So I'm putting in the sugar and yeast right now to make the dough room temperature water.
Yeah, so why Asian brand flour? Is it this specific brand or?
I just feel like Asian brand flour, they tend to be more soft and there's no additives. It needs for about 10 minutes or less. The texture of the filling is very important. The more fine it is, the more that it can absorb the liquid. So I'm gonna add in sugar and salt first, Shaoxing wine, sesame oil, oyster sauce.
What is this magic green liquid you brought with you?
Ginger and scallions, then water. You never want it to look chunky. You always want to have streaks on the side of the bowl after you're done.
I feel like I should help you. You want me to help you?
Oh, good. I'm
Okay.
like 98% there. It's too late, Jen. Okay. You see
Yeah.
the paste? Kind of stringy now. White pepper, I put enough to cover. You can put in dark soy. It adds some color to it. So this is the stock. Oh, nice. Oh, it smells so good actually.
So what's in the soup? How do you make it?
This one, I use pork skin and bones for it. The more traditional way to roll out a wrapper is this way, where you're basically trying to make the edges more thin. This is when I'm not a diva. As long as it's the shape of a circle, you're fine. There's several ways to wrap this, but I like the pleats to show a lot of the time. But the key to this is always have it sealed completely.
Next, the Dough Diva tried to teach me how to fold the Shenzhenbao. If you've been watching our previous episodes, you can guess how well this went for me.
Okay, so you want to hold it on the palm of your fingers.
Why are you already laughing?
I'm smiling. You can watch my first 2 pleats that I make. So kind of start at my pointer finger here And I'm kind of bringing this in. And my thumb is going to be my guide. So every plate is going to come back to my thumb here.
Okay.
Pinch. Then you kind of bring your second plate in like this. Pinch. And once you pinch, you kind of pull
up?
up again.
Okay.
You can always use your thumb.
To like push down on the filling?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you kind of turn it a little bit and bring the next plate. And you just keep repeating it, but you turn as you go. Oh, it's really good. Oh my God.
Here's a closer look at the professional at work. She did say she practiced every single day, and it shows. I was impressed with her folding technique, but then she did something that really blew my mind.
To fold it behind your back?
Yeah.
We're doing that. We're doing that. Go for it, Brittany. Go for it.
I think I got it.
No, you're doing great. Whoa, let me see it. Wow.
Lots of oil for this one. Like you can use like any oil with a high heat point.
Okay, and you put it in before the oil gets hot.
Yeah, because you're gonna cook these on low heat anyways. So I'm just putting them side by side next to each other so they hold each other up.
They're so nice and snug.
Put this cover over for a few minutes. And then after that, I'm gonna add in just a little bit of water for the tops to cook.
Brittany patiently waited for the tops to cook while I impatiently hovered over the pan until they were ready.
And you know when they're done, when the tops start to form a bubble on top.
To finish her dumplings, Brittany added a sprinkle of black and white sesame seeds to the top and some chopped green onion. Now I hope you have a better understanding of why Sheng are so special and some of my favorite dumplings in the universe. I'm confident that as soon as you try one, it'll be your favorite too.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
The bow cheers.
Oh, you're gonna dip. Okay.
Oh, it's up to you.
I'm gonna do whatever you say.
Do a small bite on top.
Oh. Wait, there's literally a pool of soup inside. It's like a bowl of soup.
If you look close enough, you can actually see the soup sloshing around in the inside of the dumpling. And what's more enticing than a dumpling ready to burst with hot soup and juicy pork filling?
It's just like a pot sticker and a bowl and a soup dumpling all in one.
It's the best of all the dumplings together. Well, thank you for making these with me.
Of course. Yeah, you did a great job.
Thank you.
Yeah, they don't want to see Chef Tabe get angry. Okay.
I don't.
Like, no one has seen me get angry, so.
Yeah, okay, good. And cut.